Hey guys, welcome back to the Global Conquerors channel. I am here with my good co-CEO.
Assassin ADC.
And we are back in Atlanta at, if you guys watched our DreamHack videos, you can recognize the background. This is where we left last time for DreamHack Atlanta 2019, but we're back for a different event, the League of Legends World Championship semifinals. Yeah. But today it's going to be not about that. We'll be talking about the end of GC and the reasons for us being in the esports scene. So, as many of you know, Global Conquerors was founded in December of 2017. It was when we were still both in high school, actually.
Yeah, but I didn't get on board until like a year later.
Almost a year later. You were like play with us, but you weren't like actually
I wasn't a member.
Yeah.
I wasn't even a co-owner.
Not at the time.
I joined GC when it was barely starting up.
Yeah.
Him and Sean, you probably know him, or the Raven.
Yeah.
Were the original, owner and co-owner.
Yep. And then like we started it because I pitched the idea because I really wanted like a name brand to be under when competing. Like, let's start something that's us instead of joining a big team and try out. Let's have something that's authentic, that's just us. And that's a big reason. Like, we were both like into different FPS at the time. We were like thinking about getting to like Halo tournaments or COD tournaments and stuff. Like, let's have a name brand, have all like the esports stuff ready, and be able to like be official, but also have fun at the same time. Like, GC's slogan has always been like to be yourself. We like to be ourselves while playing. And for your part, like,
so yeah, like I said, I wasn't a part of the original finding, but until like, but I would play with them. You know, they would tell me about how what they want to do with their esports, and I was a big fan of esports. So I was like, all right, why don't I try something? Maybe I want to help. Maybe so I became a player. So I try to help with content first and this and that, and then I guess I funded to get our merch going.
Yeah, you put in a big effort.
I put a big effort to get our merch going, which was probably the best thing that could have happened to us. I have a piece of merch. You have a piece of the jersey. So,
even like Smithy and stuff, they all have like jerseys and stuff.
Good amount of people got our jersey, so we appreciate that to y'all. But I did, and then when Sean stepped down and Mokhtar gave me the opportunity to take over as a co, it was an honor, because I feel like I could help take this to another level, and I feel like we were able to together. We build off that together as a teammate, but also as a partner. Yeah, to a business partner. So we were able to do a lot of things. We got our name out there. So I was like I said, I wasn't a part of the original, but yeah, I was able to put in my part to help grow our esports. I was happy with it. Yeah, I'm grateful. But thanks for the opportunity.
Of course, dude, it's great.
Hey guys, this is Brian DeConte, aka Mr. Frijoleros. Unfortunately and sadly, I gotta say the org is obviously not continuing next year, but I do want to thank everybody, Angel and Mokhtar, for giving me the opportunity to be able to even be part of the org. There's a lot of good memories, of course, we had about it. Sadly, it is coming to an end, as much as I wish we could continue with it. Just not where I guess it was going to be planned to be. But obviously, we all wish Mokhtar and Angel the best in continuing on in their journey, wherever they lead each other to. But best moments that we've had was always being able to play together and have fun, especially on multiplayer games where we got to play as a group and enjoyed each other as I guess we could consider as a family. But like I said, it is sad to see that it's unfortunately coming to an end, but we always got to be positive and believe where anyone can go, of course. Let's see where my journey takes me, but wishes to Angel and Mokhtar again, wishing them the best and being able to accomplish whatever they want to do. Thanks for everything. Appreciate you again.
What's up, guys? It's Brandon here from Global Conquerors. My personal favorite moment from the time that I spent on this team is probably 1v1ing the main captain, Mokhtar. He was the one that basically inherited me to this team, and for me to get to 1v1 him, the GOAT himself, is a true honor. I actually ended up beating him in 5 games. It's in the YouTube channel. Guys have to go check it out. See you guys soon.
Hey gang, Crafter here. I'd say one of my favorite parts about like working with GC, or my favorite moments are just when I get to see clips where everyone's doing really well, like they make a high score, and I get to like edit all that into this nice little piece that we put out for you guys to enjoy. Yeah.
So I got into esports back around 2012 when I first discovered Twitch, and on Twitch, one of the highest channels at the time was the Halo channel. They were streaming the Halo Championship Series, the very first event. It was Evil Geniuses versus CLG, and just watching that tournament captivated me into seeing that there was a whole world of competitive video gaming. Like, I was already gaming beforehand, but seeing like a crowd watching it, seeing it treated as a sport, that is how I personally got into esports.
Okay, so how I got into esports. So I used to be a sniper kid back in the day. So I didn't really like watch anything besides just sniper videos. I was a trick shotter and everything. But for some reason, when we logged on to COD one day, or on Black Ops 2 to be exact, it was 2013 to be, it was the Call of Duty Ghosts World Championship was on. But the message of the day was you were able to watch it on from the game, but we looked more into it, and that's where surprisingly the first game that I watched was Optic.
Okay.
So that's where I got the love for Optic. It was literally on like first team saw him.
Yeah.
That's where I watched it. But before that, I didn't know anything about esports, nothing. I just was just a regular kid with a sniper, nothing more. And then one day, or like that same day, we decided like, why don't we just try the rank play? Why don't we just give it a try,
Yeah.
But instead instead of snipers, we ran some right guns, and that's where I fell in love with competitive. So I looked into it more after. I learned more about Optic, first team I saw, so I looked them up. And man, I saw Scump's channel, and Nate Shot. I was watching all these old school videos, and they talked about esports and how they have monthly tournaments, and I was like, all right, so I'll look more into it. And that's where I saw esports. So I was like, why not I give it a try? And it was just a matter of time until when I was going to get there and when I would at least get into the scene in a way.
For me, my favorite competitive moment, I kind of have like 2 of them. It would be the first times when the GC Halo team, we took a map off of a pro Halo team. It was a team of L-Town at the time. It was like, we smoked them pretty good too on that map, and all the other games were close. Like, that was fun, Like, even like their team like messaged us later, and like they're like respectful. It was really cool, and they gave us tips and stuff on how we played. So that was one of my favorite competitive moments. The other one was probably like 3 or 4 months ago from this. It was you and I were playing on Z League for Infinite, and we actually got first place in the tournament. It was really cool. It was stressful, but it was cool. So that would be my second favorite competitive moment. And then for like overall esports moment, as of when we're recording this, it would have to be DreamHack 2019. There was just, everything went right that year. It was fun. We had like our big pop-off on the stage, but then also getting to watch the pros, meet the pros, not just like Halo.
It was probably the first event GC went as a whole.
Yeah, it was like our proper LAN for the first time. And it was also the end of Halo 5. Everybody that was important to that scene was there. But then not just Halo, there was like CSGO pros, there were League pros, everybody was there. It was really cool. So that's my favorite competitive moment, but that might get overshadowed by today, because I love League and my players here.
So mine's would probably be, what was it, 2019 DreamHack Atlanta, when me and Mokhtar played the duos tournament. The crazy story about that is I wasn't planning to play in it.
Yep.
I told Mokhtar in advance, if you don't find a partner within 2 weeks, you know where to find me.
Yes, and I looked and I asked one person, he said no. went back to him.
Luckily, I was playing the game, but that was probably like my favorite moment. Event-wise, as of right now, DreamHack is probably the best. Esports-wise, like I meant, like the esports moment was DreamHack. You know, we did pretty good. A lot better than we expected.
Yeah.
That's and then event-wise, I have it would be 3. By the time while recording this, we're gonna be at the league semifinals or championship. So that's gonna be 1. By the time the video, we already experienced it. Second would probably be DreamHack. You know, it was a good vibes, good everything. You know, had a great time.
Yeah.
And then when the esports arena, the first one opened in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
It was probably the best thing. We got our name out there. Esports Arena retweeted our video.
They even followed us.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're thankful for that. You know, we were able to attend that. It was a great moment, great opening. You know, we weren't able to experience it because they were having a Smash tournament. So, but it was a great, just to be able to witness a piece of history.
Yeah.
So those are probably like my favorite events.
Even like
moments.
the Halo guys really like Tony and a few of the other people we played with at the
Shout out to
Microsoft
man,
Arena.
Tony. Congrats on your season on HCS, man. Well deserved, man. Happy for you.
So many of you probably are wondering like why GC is coming to an end since 2017. A part of it plays into like content just hasn't been consistent across the board. I think you realize like our Twitters, our socials, our YouTube.
It's just mainly probably just us two.
Yeah, unfortunately we're the only two who like stream, put out content, stuff like that, and even that's like been wobbly at times. Things have been busy. It's harder for smaller grassroots teams to take stands, to find players. You know, it's a different field now. Esports has very much become like actual sports, an actual job. Yeah. So it's for a small team to develop with like very few resources and just inconsistent upload schedules and all that stuff. It's really difficult to sustain. So that's why it's tough. But we feel like this is the right decision. So.
And like, I mean, this is not even a thing we just randomly. We were thinking about this from like the beginning of the year, close to the end
last
of
year.
Since the end of last year.
Yeah.
I mean, COVID was probably like one of the big reasons, but no, we this wasn't just a decision we made like recently. We had been thinking about it for a while. We decided to give it another chance, but I just, you know, like I said, content streaming hasn't been like consistent for us. And then most of our content is just us. I mean, like you said, we don't really have the good resources to be able to just maintain these. But I mean, we gave it a shot.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean GC won't come back. We are not. We've had this discussion before, so don't rule it out completely.
Yeah.
There could be a possibility. We don't know.
There's a chance for your launch. There's a chance to come back. But also, besides that, also like we're not gonna stop competing.
No, we're not.
We're gonna still stream together, still upload videos together, still compete together. It's just you won't see the
GC name.
Yeah.
But you'll see us compete in tournaments together.
Yeah.
We'll still be. We'll still have everything.
Exactly.
So nothing's gonna change. It's just we won't be pushing out the GC name a lot anymore.
Yep.
I mean, it was a tough decision. I mean, you know, just a bunch of kids starting, and we did pretty good. I mean, I was happy.
Yeah.
I mean, we tried. I mean, as long as you give it a try, who knows, you know?
It's better that we tried doing this instead of just not doing anything. You know, because if we didn't do this, we would have not gone to the esports arena or competed or met all these people that we know on the scene. So, I'd say it was well worth it. You know?
It was a hard decision, man.
Yeah.
I'm so upset about it. But like I told y'all, it's not a goodbye.
It's we'll see you next time.
Or
We will see you next time. Do not worry.
It still baffles. Like it's like hard for me to still process that.
Yeah.
Starting of the new year, GC is just no longer a thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy, man. You like I said, we'll upload content together. You know, maybe we'll throw up our own, you know, content channel. You know, just me and him.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, how we should have, you know, we would have been doing.
Yeah.
So just keep up for updates. Twitter posts everything. Thank you. I would say like, comment, subscribe, but
You can still do
I mean,
that.
I still can.
Yeah.
Turn on the notification bell. It's somewhere down there.
Exactly.
Or there.
Or there,
whatever.
or even, I don't know, somewhere, but like,
He'll throw it somewhere. I don't know.
yeah.
But like I said, well,
In all seriousness, like, thank you for following us these past few years. Thank you for supporting us, just interacting with us and just supporting our content, our merch, everything. We really appreciate it. Like, it's something that's not gonna disappear from us. It's a part of our lives.
it doesn't matter if you're a fan or a hater. We appreciate everything. You know what I mean? It was just a thing that we did, and it turned out a lot better than we expected. Thank y'all so much for everything.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Y'all take care. Brush your hair. We'll move on.
See you guys next time.